Hello my artistic gamers, it's Alex, and welcome to the very first episode of Doghouse DIYs. So this is basically going to be a series where I take a lot of my dog's positions, as well as my dog herself, and I basically do DIY themes. So today's episode, for my dog Hazel, just to mention, it's not actually her birthday, but the theme today is Birthday Dog. So right here I have my checklist. This does not contain all of the items that are needed, but I will tell you what all I am using. The checklist is just a short little thing. So first of all, there are a couple different things that you can do. So on my checklist, a couple things that I'm using is balloons aren't necessary. And I actually don't have any balloons around, and I did not feel like going out to buy balloons just for this little DIY. But if you want to go full out for your dog, I mean, I totally would have, because I love my dog Hazel very much. But it's not actually her birthday, so I didn't see the point of going out to buy balloons just for this DIY if I wasn't really making this for her birthday. But one of my best friends, Katie, go check out her channel, by the way. It's Hey, It's Katie, formerly Crafty Katie, but she does some really awesome DIYs, and she's about to start up gameplay videos. She's the same screen recorder that I do, EasyVid, and she also, like how I have all of my fill-up videos, she has the Sewing Squad, which is basically a bunch of different sewing utensils, which she drew faces on and now give them personalities. And I'll be doing a lot of collaborations with her, but yeah, go check out her channel. But anyways, I was over at her house the other day, and it was her little sister's birthday party, and they were having a little pool party, and it was super fun because me and Katie got to be like the lifeguards and supervision. And we got to chaperone while the parents were inside or just sitting and talking. But anyways, it was super cool, and I got to bring home this balloon. Now this balloon used to be like twice the size as it is now, and it used to be a helium balloon that was floating around. But I've had it for a few days now, so it's deflated and it's lost all of its helium. But I'm going to use it for this DIY. Anyways, the next item is I actually used this for my 10th birthday party, which I held at the area where my art classes are. And I found this at Hobby Lobby, and I actually wore it for my school birthday, both last year and this year. And it's basically this crazy party hat headband, and this is totally optional. You can use any party hat as long as it's adjustable so that it can fit your dog. And then the next thing is wrapping paper, which is optional because you can either get a box or a can to use as gifts, or you can use bags, which are down in my dog's kennel right now. But I'll show you that in a second. So if you're using bags, you would need tissue paper rather than wrapping paper, but I'll get on with that in a second. And then second of all, of course, the boxes are cans. And then I'll show you how to set up the bag version in just a little bit. And then if you are working with your boxes, you'll need a bit of ribbon and some duct tape for the extra feature. Today I'm using this little blue and purple with a little bit of black accents duct tape, which is from Hobby Lobby. They're just the small rolls, but anything will work right now. And I actually took one of my dog's old coats. This is just a little winter coat. It's nothing too fancy. And I just cut out of paper a little sash shape and wrote Birthday Dog on it. I'm sorry if the text is backwards. I don't know exactly how it's going to turn out once I publish the video. But yeah, it basically just says Birthday Dog, and it's a little sash that I taped across Hazel's little jacket here so that I can put it on her for the party. And the party hat is optional if you want to get one for your dog. I mean, honestly, it's more of a burden to them than it is a decoration to them. So if you just want to wear the party hat to your dog's birthday party, then that's totally great, and it's fine, whatever you want to do. So the first thing that I'm going to start out with for this DIY is, this is an old can of peanuts from H-E-B, and I'm going to take off the lid for right now. This is going to act as my box or can for a present. So I'm just going to pull out my wrapping paper, and I just realized that I don't have scissors with me. Just quickly grab one from the little wrapping paper kit. And now I'm just going to measure out my can. And cut the wrapping paper. Now the wrapping paper is not necessary, it's just to make things look a little bit more festive, as well as cover up the original can design. And this wrapping paper actually does say happy birthday, so you can really use any wrapping paper, but if this is for the birthday dog theme, then I would suggest either using happy birthday or something to do with dogs and or animals. You can use this for any animal. Mine is just based off of a dog because I have a dog. So now the wrapping paper is longer than my container itself, so I'm just going to cut how long that canister is, and then I can remove the excess wrapping paper. And I'm sorry if you guys hear background noises. I am recording in my mom's room because that's where all of the birthday stuff is, and the wrapping paper and that kind of thing. And there's like a school bus going by, and then the TV is on downstairs. So I apologize if there are any interruptions. Okay. So now I should have a more size fit wrapping. But this is also a little much wrapping paper for just this container. So I'm just going to roll up the container in my wrapping paper and cut off the extra. And there's actually still a little bit of excess wrapping paper along the sides. So I'm also going to quickly cut that off. Right, so I cut a little slit right where I need the wrapping paper to end. So now I should finally have a pretty accurate size for this. And if you want it to be perfectly accurate, then you can actually use the measurements with like a tape measure, but it doesn't have to be perfect. So right here on the edge of my wrapping paper, I'm just going to hold it down and grab a piece of tape. Any kind will work. I just prefer to use Scotch tape because it's just always the type that I've used, but I would recommend of all tapes using some sort of clear tape. And make sure that your wrapping paper is on pretty tightly so that it can't just slip off. So now we have the canister wrapped in wrapping paper, and you can do the bottom if you would like to. And basically a quick and easy way to do that is just to trace a circle in your wrapping paper, but I'm not going to go that far today. Again, it's not even my dog's birthday, so when she does have a birthday, though, I'll probably go all out in a little birthday bash. but I'm not going to do the bottom, but I am going to do the lid. So what I'm going to do so that I don't have to waste more of my wrapping paper is just take some of the excess that I had cut off from before, and it fits perfectly. So I'm just going to draw where that circle is, and then I can take my scissors and cut out that shape. Okay, so now it's a little rough, so I'm just going to lightly trim the edges. And you want to make it a bit smaller than, well, you don't need to, but I'm going to make it a bit smaller than the actual lid just so that I can put it in this section and still have the rim available. So it should look something like that. And now you can tape it on two ways, so I'm going to show you them both. The first is, now this one's going to be pretty loose, so it's going to pop off just a little bit. But this right here, you can put a tape loop on the bottom and just stick it on there. And then the other way is, it's a bit more messy, but you can take tape around the sides. Another reason to leave a bit of a border. You can put it around, and you can also do that long ways. So I'm just going to do a few of those. And then I have the lid done, so now I have a completely birthday-fied can that used to contain peanuts. As you can see, there's still a little bit of excess in there, but it's all more to love from the dog. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here as part one of DIY Doghouse, the birthday theme, and I will be back very shortly with part two where I continue this DIY. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next time.